What is up, everybody? Pack Ripper back at it again, and we got another PSA return today, y'all. We got some cards. We got a lot of cards. I think it's a lot. I can't remember how many, but you can count here. We actually have a few that are not in this box that we're going to start with, but I know y'all really like these videos, and so we're really just going to jump right in. I'm going to move this box to the side, and we're going to start with two cards. One is a Pokemon card. I think it honestly just couldn't fit. And the other one is not a Pokemon card, but is very important to me. So the first one, we'll do the non-Pokemon card first, and then we'll do the Pokemon card later. This one I don't have to reveal. This is a 1990, so the year after I was born, Topps rookie card for my favorite baseball player, Bernie Williams. It's honestly pretty cool. I bought it in a vintage shop in upstate New York. And honestly, I just wanted to get it graded. I knew it wasn't going to get a high grade because it was super old, but I wanted to get it graded. And it's going to hang out here with Ampharos, depending on what we get in terms of returns. And it'll stay up there. The next one is a Pokemon card. Now, you may notice something interesting about this card. The reason I graded it is not because it is a cool card or valuable. Do you see the thickness of the top here? Now you can see here there's a regular reverse holo trainer from Twilight Masquerade. I actually got this on a PokéPair stream. That'll be another video coming soon. PokéPair Battle Box. You can see up at the top here that the bottom of the card above it is on this card. So this is a miscut card if you haven't seen it. Some people really like these cards. They collect them. Sometimes they collect them based on just how badly miscut it is. Some it's depending on the card. So it's really hard to determine the value of this. But let's see what kind of grade it got. Oh, okay. So it got a mint 9. But you can see here, that's really what I wanted to show you, is that MC, that miscut on the 9. So this is a super, honestly, I got this in the stream. Got it sent in a top loader or in a semi-rigid. And I was like, let's see what kind of grade it gets. PSA is not super crazy about these kind of cards, but it's cool that it did get the miscut because obviously it is very miscut. So we'll have a 9 pile here. We'll have Expedition Ampharos take a look at it. And we're going to get into the box. Now this box, actually, I can't remember how many cards are in this, but it's packed. It's packed full. It's so packed that you can actually see the message on the bottom of the card. So I'm gonna slide these out. Almost set them out the wrong way, so I saw all of the grades, and we're gonna get into this huge stack of cards. And Bernie fell. Ampharos needs to do a better job. So we're gonna move these to the left here. First card we have is a Japanese card. I can't remember honestly a lot of the cards that I submitted, but obviously we know that modern Japanese comes back pretty good grades. So we're going to hope for... Okay, so this is a V-Star Universe, Alessa Sparkle. And so Galarian Gallery, if you call it. And so it looks pretty good centering. I don't see anything on the surface or anything like that. And this is the first time I'm looking at any of the grades. So let's see what we got. A 9. Wow, I can't believe we got a 9 on this. It is actually a little off-center, left to right, so that might have been what did it. But it's hard to tell on the, oh, actually, there's some damage on the bottom of the card there. So that's okay. Not what we wanted to see, but we did get a mint 9. So not starting off super strong, but that's okay. As you know on this channel, 8s are great, 9s are fine, 10s are great too as well. Another Japanese card. Actually is looking like it might be a little bit damaged as well. So I don't know if that was me or if that was in transit. Ooh, y'all, this is that Gold Arceus V-Star from V-Star Universe. This one in Japanese, honestly, the texture just looks super awesome. So obviously we're hoping for a 10 grade. I'm a little, I think it probably might come back a 9 just based on that Alessa Sparkle. Oh, we got a 10! Gem Mint 10. So our first Gem Mint 10 of the day. We're going to put this off to the side here, make our little 10 pile. That's definitely a dope card. We do have 2 cards in here that are fairly valuable. One is an Ampharos, shocker, and the other one is a Gengar Mimikyu tag team from Team Up. When we get to those, I'm probably going to set those aside for the end. So if you want to see what those grades are, this one, honestly, now that I'm looking at it, doesn't look super good. There's like a nick on the top right corner here. There's a little nick on the bottom right corner here. I don't know if this one's going to be the Ampharos. Oh, so we got a lot of these from when we opened every special set, except for Double Crisis. Sorry, everybody. But I sent a lot of these in because in 10s, they were actually like pretty good value. Not expecting a whole lot of 10s in this submittal, honestly. But we'll see what we can get in this Arcanine. An 8. Ooh, that is rough, y'all. So there's likely going to be some issues. This is an older card, quality-wise, in Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon era, not the best. So not super surprising on the 8, but that one is kind of a bust. All right, let's see the next one we got here. I am seeing, honestly, it's pretty good in the corners. It's pretty good in the centering in the back. Let's turn it around and see what we got. Okay, y'all, this is the Gengar. Gengar and Mimikyu tag team from Team Up. So this is one we're going to save. I'm going to put Bernie to the side. And I'm going to have Ampharos hold on to this one, just prop it up there. So don't worry, we're going to get to that one at the end. And then this one honestly might be the Ampharos. No, this is another miscut card. So there are 3 of these cards that I submitted. This is another miscut. Let's see what grade it got already. Another Mint 9 miscut here. So that's the Heliolisk. Again, Twilight Masquerade. So that's a cool one that we got there. So another 9. Honestly, it's so bad. It's so bad seeing that top card up at the top there. So another 9 miscut. Cool to see those. That's my first miscuts in my collection. This one here looks like not the best. I don't know which one this is going to be. We do have some random ones in here, so hopefully y'all are enjoying this. Y'all, this is the Ampharos. First edition. I really don't think it's going to come back at 10, but we're going to save it to the end. It's going to be the very last card that we do for obvious reasons. It's very valuable. It's about $1,800 in a 10. Another miscut card here. So let's see what grade we got on this one. Another 9. I think with PSA, they don't give 10s to miscut cards because, like, how can they? But yeah, another miscut card. Just the Trevenant Reverse Hollow. A lot of people collect these miscut cards. And so I definitely wanted to get them slabbed up. And who knows, maybe I'll meet a miscut collector. I actually ran into several of them at Card Party last year. So next card we have here, another English card. This one is looking actually pretty good. Corners are looking pretty good. The back is looking pretty good. Centering is okay. A little off top to bottom. Okay, so this is the Charmander from Dragon Majesty, another one from the special set. It's not a hollow, so you don't have to worry about any like scratching with the hollow, but it would be dope. I think this one is over $100 in a 10. So let's see what grade we got. 9. That's okay. This is a super low pop card in 10, but getting in at a 9, honestly, I'm sure I'm looking real cute. That leaf reminds me of the first, in the anime when Charmander is left behind by its trainer trying to shield its tail. So this next one, again, a lot of these are coming from the special set opening that we had. So if you haven't checked that out, I'm going to link it down in the description. Also, 8 minutes in, I'm bad with this, but if y'all still here, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We do a lot of cool stuff. Some interesting stuff, some just stuff that I just want to do. So next card we have, the Zamazenta. I love this card. I think it is really great. I don't really expect to get a 10 because it has that silver border all the way around. But I just love this card. It should be worth more. It's not. Let's see what grade we got. We got a 10. All right, y'all. I'm so happy we have that 1 and a 10. Our second 10 of the day. So far we have 3 9s, 1 8, 3 9s, and 2 10s. Another English card that we have here. This one is also, you can see that it has that little nick up at the top right corner. That's really the only one that I see, so not super bad on the back. Let's see what card we got. Okay, y'all, this Paris from Generations. I know you're thinking, why in the world did you submit this card? This card in a 10 is a pop 1. It's a pop 1. It last sold like 4 years ago during the hype, but I thought, like, this is such a random card. It's so derpy. You can see it just hiding out there. It's raining. You got a web. Who knows what that web is from? Let's see what kind of grade we got on the Paris. Can we get a 10? Oh, it's a 9. That's okay. We'll put that with the 9. And that and a 10, I think, was like over $100, you know, based on what price charting said. So no worries there. Another English card. This one is looking, yeah, it has some nicks, some whitening. I know a lot of people don't submit PSA if they don't think it's going to get a 10. I'm really not that person. All right, y'all, this is a Blaziken. So this one, the holo to me looks really, really clean, like right out of the pack. And so I knew I wanted to get it submitted because it's honestly just a really good card. Probably going to get another 9 on this one. Let's see what we get. Oh, an 8. It's going with that Arcanine. So maybe, who knows? I'm not a professional grader, but how awesome is this card? This card is just super cool. Another one from Dragon Majesty. I think we might have one more from Dragon Majesty, but I can't remember exactly. All right, y'all. Another English card here. I think these are mostly going to be English. Might have one or a couple more Japanese coming through. So this one on the back looks okay. Left to right is pretty good. Top to bottom is a little off center, but the corners are looking pretty good. Let's see what card we got. Okay, y'all, this is the Classic Collection Legend Maker Mew. So not obviously 2021. If this in 2006 from the actual Legend Maker set would have been crazy, but I love this holo foil pattern. Obviously this came out of Celebrations. Let's see what we got here. We got a 10. That's great. I really do like this card. I think we might have a couple more from Celebrations. We did pull some good stuff from there. Next card that we got here is another English card. This one looks also pretty good on the back. A little bit of whitening there. A little bit of whitening on the bottom right corner, but otherwise looking pretty clean. Let's see which card this is. Okay, y'all, this is the Slacking. And when I looked at the holos, this is from Detective Pikachu. If you all don't know, if you do, if you don't, it's either way. Colorless cards, so that's the sign for colorless, have a really light holo foil pattern. And so they have notorious print lines, which is why typically when you look at vintage, and this isn't obviously vintage, this is Sun and Moon era, but when you look at vintage, this is the colorless cards, so like your Snorlax, your Clefairy, Clefable, Dragonite, that kind of stuff that has like really low gem min 10 rates. So I remember seeing some print lines here, but we'll see what this one gets. Got a 9. Okay, not the worst in the world. This in a 10 is also a card that's worth like over $100 because it's just hard to get in a 10. So no worries there. This next English card looks super clean on the back. I'm hoping that's going to be one that, another Classic Collection from Team Rocket. So from Celebrations, this one has a really high gem rate. So getting a 10 on this one because the holo is so small. We'll see which one we get on this one. We got a 9. So even though the holo is so small, you can't really see. Let me see if I can get it on the camera. Not really. But the holo goes all the way through the card. So there's a lot of surface that can get damaged and nicked and scratched. All right, y'all. We got another Japanese card here. I honestly can't remember which one this is going to be. Got some 151. Japanese 151. So we got the War Turtle. Art Rare. This one on a gem rate is pretty high. So I think at a 10, this is only like a $30 card. But let's see what we can get. We got another 10. Okay, this is going to be our 4th 10 of the day. Another Japanese card. So I love this artwork. Obviously, the Squirtle and the Blastoise are dope too, but I didn't have extras of those to submit. All right, we got another English card here. Left to right looking a little off. Top to bottom also looking a little off. So already starting a little bit behind. The Bulbasaur from Stellar Crown. So I had 2 of these. I have one in the main set in my binder. But I submitted this one because, honestly, it's just a great card. I don't think it's going to get a 10. Probably going to get a 9. But hopefully, no print lines on the holo and a 9. Yeah, so I think it's just the centering. Top to bottom is a little off on both the front and the back. But I love that card. Who else loves this card? This card is super, super cute. That one's definitely going to go into the personal collection. That one, I'm not sure how much it is in a 9, but I'll definitely check. And I'm doing a little bit of editing now, so I'll update that in the video. Next one we got is a Master Ball. So we have the Jolteon Master Ball from 151. You can see the Master Ball holo. You might be asking why did I don't know if this is going to come out before or after the Ace video. Why did I submit some Master Balls through PSA and some Master Balls through Ace? honestly, the ones that I submitted through PSA were more valuable. So let's see what we can get on this one. I got a 10 Japanese cards, y'all. Seriously, obviously the value going to be a little bit lower, but honestly, with how crazy evolutions are going right now, probably going to be a pretty good premium on that one. So we'll see how much that one's coming out. This is likely to be another Master Ball. I don't remember which. Talking about unpopular leftovers Master Ball. Let's just see what we got. We got a 9. Oh my god. I'm not putting that on top of Bulbasaur. So that's gonna go on the bottom. We'll save that for somebody who's going to want that. That is honestly so hilarious. The Jolteon came back at 10 and the leftovers Master Ball came back at 9. Got another English card here. I don't think I saw this when I submitted it, but you can't really see it, but there's a little bit of an issue on the bottom right corner. Otherwise, it's looking okay. Let's see which card this is. Oh, another big one. This is another big one, y'all. So this was from, again, that special set opening. This is from Generations, Radiant Collection subset. The Full Art Mega Gardevoir EX. We got Gardevoir and Shiny Gardevoir. This is a big card as well, so I'm hoping that this one comes back at 10. Let's see. A 9. That's okay. Just an awesome card. We were very lucky to pull this one out of the special set opening. If you want to check that out, definitely check it out. That can go on top of Bulbasaur. So we're not doing super well with the 10s, but we have a couple more Japanese cards. These are likely going to be, they might be art rares or they might be Master Balls. Let's see which one this one is. Oh, this is from, never mind. This is from Shiny Treasure EX. So we have Capsicum, and I think this one, last one, before we get to the big hitters, is a Charmander. So let's see which one this gets. Got a 10 on the Capsicum. I just like this card. I just thought this card was super cute. Capsicum is a cool Pokemon. It's a Gen 9 Pokemon. So I just really liked it. And this one is going to be a special. This is going to be, the Shiny Charmander from Shiny Treasure EX. With the little S there for Shiny. Let's see what grade we got. Another 10. This one's going to be dope. Very excited to have this one for the PC. So we got some Gem Mint 10s there. All right, y'all. We're going to put these down. We're going to do the Gengar first because that one in a 10 is not as valuable. Still pretty valuable. So again, let's take a look at this one. Honestly, this one looked really, really clean. So this one I got. I'm going to flip it around so you can enjoy the artwork. This one I got off of a Pokédean stream. I bought 1 pack of, I think, Flash Fire and 1 pack of Team Up. And I pulled this out of the pack of Team Up. I think I pulled another thing out of the Flash Fire, maybe like a Charizard GX or something like that. But I went to actually sell this to my local card store, PokéCourt. They didn't want it because they already had a couple of them, which I can totally respect. But if this one can come back at 10, which it probably won't because Sun and Moon, this should be very dope. Let's see what grade it got. An 8. Oh my god, it came back an 8. I really don't know why. It came back an 8, but just like I mentioned, the other ones that came back an 8, shocker, also Sun and Moon era. So this one's still really cool. I'm going to put this off to the side. I love that card either way. And then finally, y'all, we got our boy. I'm going to flip this around. And the back, honestly, so I bought this raw. I bought this raw from the PokéCourt off of a stream. The holo looked fantastic. So this in a 10, again, lightning type, sorry, hitting the camera, lightning type, similar to colorless, is just really light. This one has so much holo foil that I would be very, very surprised if it got a 10. Of course, I'm spitting on it. I also think I would have been upcharged when I picked this up if it was going to come back a 10, because again, as I mentioned, it's almost $2,000 in a 10. So this one, I would love a 9. That would be great. And 8 would be okay too. Let's see what we got. And a near mint 8. So that's okay. That's just what's going to happen. Technically, when you buy these cards, it's near mint. So I just love this card. I think this card is super dope. I appreciate everybody coming to the video. So we'll just do a we'll do a recap of the 10s. We got the Shiny Charmander from Shiny Treasure, Capsicum, got the Jolteon Master Ball, the War Turtle from Japanese 1v1, got the Mew from Celebrations, Zamazenta V, one of my favorite from the Galarian Gallery. Got the Arceus V-Star from another V-Star universe. And then, of course, we have our faves, our 3 big hitters that unfortunately did not come back 10s. Mega Gardevoir, also a really awesome card, came back in 9. The Bulbasaur there you can see on the top of the stack is dope. And then these 2 bad boys both came back 8s. That's okay. Thanks everybody for chiming in or tuning in. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know which one was your favorite down in the comment section. And we will see you all on the next one. Peace.